Remember, passion comes from purpose, not the other way around. And so what I want you to do right now is I want you to think for yourself, why is it that you do what you do? There are a lot of other jobs that you could be doing than the one you're doing, but why is it that you do what you do? What is your purpose besides the paycheck? Sacrifice to accelerate. There was a BMW ad a few years ago that was one of my all-time favorite ads. It was a 2-page ad in a magazine. On the left page, there was this picture of this beautiful BMW. And above the picture of the BMW, in a great big font, bold font, inside quotation marks, it said, no. And I thought that was really, really odd. Because I thought the idea was for a customer to look at your product or service and say, yes. This one said, no. So I looked at the small print on the next page, and basically what it said was, at BMW, we say no to a lot of good ideas so we can say yes to a few great ideas. That is great advice. If we try to do every single good idea that we have to accelerate our business results, all we're going to do is dilute the impact of all of our ideas. We need to be willing to say no to a lot of good ideas so that we can save our energy for the few great ideas that are going to really drive results. 1997, Steve Jobs comes back to Apple Computer as the I've spent 25 years now studying leaders, working with leaders, observing leaders. I've identified 12 different ways that people influence the way other people think. I'm going to go through all 12 of these, and then we're going to put these into a couple exercises so that you can see how they apply in your day-to-day work situations. All right, here they are. 12 different ways to effectively influence other people. Number 1, the researcher. The researcher is the person who does. So here are the 4 critical leadership questions. Question number 1 is, what is the one outcome that you want to improve the most in your organization? First, get that in your mind. What's the most important outcome that you want to improve? Question number 2 is, who do you need to influence in order to improve that outcome? Who are the key individuals that you're going to need to influence in order to improve that outcome? Question number 3 is, what do you need to influence them to think about? Notice I did not say, what do you have to tell them what to do? Telling a person exactly what to do is micromanaging. Micromanaging is not an effective way to improve results. Leadership is about influencing what they think about. So the third question is, what do you need to influence them to think about? It might be something as simple as influencing them to think about the importance of follow-through. Build an even better brand. Build an even better brand. Here's my definition of a brand. A brand is the perception of value that a customer thinks they get when they buy a certain product or service, or a prospective customer thinks they will get if they do buy that product or service. A brand is about perception of value. Over the last number of years, since 1998, I've had an opportunity to work with some executives and managers in some of the world's greatest brands. McDonald's, Marriott, Coca-Cola, and a whole lot of other ones. I've had an opportunity to learn from them how to build a great brand. So what I want to do right now is I want to walk you through the 7 steps that I have learned from them on how to build a great brand. Number 1,